Dutton Ranch is easily one of the most exciting upcoming spin-offs because, let's be honest, this feels like the true continuation of Yellowstone. Sure, we have Marshall's airing right now, but it doesn't quite capture that same intensity. Dutton Ranch? This is where the reilly story continues. So let's break down everything we know, and what I think is coming next. The series picks up after the Yellowstone finale and follows Beth, Rip, and Carter as they start a new life in Texas. This time, it's their ranch, their rules, and their fight to survive in the cattle business. But starting over isn't easy, especially in a place where power is everything. In Episode 1, I expect a slow but powerful setup. We'll likely see Rip out in the field managing cattle with Carter by his side, teaching him the ropes, shaping him into something more. At the same time, Beth will be watching everything closely because that's who she is. She doesn't just live the game, she studies it. But it won't take long before trouble shows up. Maybe it starts small, missing cattle, sick livestock, or even predators circling the ranch. But in this world, problems are never just accidents. There's always someone behind it. And that brings us to the biggest threat, Beulah Jackson. She's powerful, strategic, and completely ruthless. The kind of person who doesn't just compete, she eliminates. I believe Beth and Rip's fast success in Texas will put them directly on her radar. And once that happens, there's no going back. What makes this even more exciting is the clash between Beth and Beulah. Two strong, intelligent, and dangerous women going head-to-head? That's not just conflict, that's war. And Beulah won't get her hands dirty. She has people for that. One, the problem solver, and Rob, who's described as unpredictable and intimidating. These are the kind of men who handle things quietly, permanently. But here's the thing, they have no idea who they're dealing with. Beth and Rip are not outsiders to violence. They've survived worse. And if their past starts catching up to them, especially the truth about Jamie, it could ignite something much bigger than just a ranch dispute. I'm talking about a full-scale war. Now, beyond all the chaos, there's also room for something new, a love story. Carter is growing into his own, and it really feels like Beth and Rip are starting to see him as family. That opens the door for him to carry the Dutton legacy forward in his own way. And then we have Oriana, a free-spirited, mysterious young woman. We don't know much about her yet, but I have a strong feeling she's connected to Beulah. Maybe even her daughter. If that's true, we could be looking at a Romeo and Juliet-style storyline. Love caught in the middle of a war. And honestly, that could be one of the most emotional parts of the show. Now let's talk release date. So far, we've only seen a short teaser, and while they say it's coming soon, timing is everything. With Marshall's wrapping up in May and the Madison finishing earlier, June 2026 seems like the perfect window. But there's also a chance they stick to a fall release, just like Yellowstone. Either way, the wait won't be much longer. So what do you think? Will Dutton Ranch drop in June, or are we heading for a fall release? And how do you see this war playing out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. You don't want to miss it.